Hey guys, I'm doing my dishes and I'm sharing my epiphanies. So first of all, you're not alone. The whole world is guiding you and protecting you in exactly the way that you need. Secondly, the way in which you succeed in life is not by trying to put down other people, but by trying to build yourself up. So a flower who wants to bloom and grow towards the sun and be so strong and be so healthy and have so much time to grow and blossom doesn't go around to all the other flowers trying to knock them down and smush them to the ground. It just stands there shining towards the sun, giving itself all its nutrients and love that it needs. So one, I hope you guys know that there's no competition in the world. There's nothing that is worse than you or better than you. There are things that are different than you. There are things that have different purposes. There are things that have different functions. There are things that have different necessities and different ways of existing in the world, but they're not necessarily bad. They're just different with different functions. So if you can choose the life that you want, the direction that you want to go, the people that you want to attract into your life, and instead of focusing on all of the negative things, you focus on bringing yourself up versus putting other people down, you will see how much more energy you have to actually bring yourself up. And how much more effective that is, because if that flower was there trying to smush all the other flowers so that it had space to grow, it wouldn't grow, it would die because it lost all its energy trying to smush the other flowers. But it stands there and it absorbs the health, and it grows towards the sun, and it focuses on itself, and that is the greatest way to grow. And then another epiphany that I had on Simchat Torah was, well, that wasn't an epiphany, that was just something I was thinking about. But one of the epiphanies that I did have was on this Simchat Torah, and I had two, but I'll share one. The one of them that was that we're all living and dying simultaneously. So if you can focus on your life, you can see how much potential you have to live. And if you focus on your death, you see how much potential you have to live. Which means that if you're only focusing on living, it's really easy to focus on physical pleasures and emotional desires. But if you're focusing on your dying, then you're able to have a higher recognition of spiritual necessity and spiritual pathways towards progression, towards growth. So when you have this duality of recognition of your existence, a simultaneous existence of both physical and spiritual energies, then you have a different mentality of how to unify both to best live your life. And when we think we're going to die, we're not so scared of getting things accomplished. On the contrary, we're more motivated getting things accomplished because we feel a limit. We feel a limit of time. But if we just feel like we're living, we can easily procrastinate because the awareness of our spiritual finite, what's the word? What's the opposite of infinity? In the correct term of my grammar. Anyway, then we can realize that we're finite, and with that recognition that we're finite, it actually gives us more chizuk, more strength to feel empowered to continue to live our life in a way that's exciting and motivating. And so that's one. And then the other thing that I had was simply just that there's always good and bad. If you're looking for someone who will never hurt you, good luck. There is good and bad in every person, in every relationship, in every circumstance, in every job, in everything. And so if you're going to run away from people who hurt you, obviously if it's an unhealthy relationship, I'm not referring to unhealthy relationships, but if you're going to run away from people that hurt you just because they hurt you, without the context of if they're giving you more good than the hurt, then you're misunderstanding that there's a duality of existence, that there's a duality of life, that in every person there will be an amazing parts of them that are loving and nurturing and helpful and exciting and pleasant, and then there will also be in that same individual, in that same situation, in that same job, things that hurt you or challenge you or make you second guess certain things that you thought in life. So if you have these two concepts simultaneously internalized, then it helps you project a greater existence of your life while you're here. So one is that you're living and dying, and that so you should use all your energy to live and live in love and live with happiness and not wait till bad things happen to nurture yourself. You don't have to wait till you get heart disease to stop, eating crappy foods and actually start exercise. You can start exercising and eating healthy foods now. You can love yourself now. You don't have to wait till so many things go wrong to try to mend the relationship. You can work on the relationship regularly every single day with yourself and with others so that that big thing that needs damage control doesn't even happen. You can prevent negativity from occurring in your life if you consistently apply positivity. So I'm going to end on that. You guys got it, and I love you all, and I wish you healing, and please contact me to book any sessions that you need in regards to codependency, relationship help, etc. And I send you guys so many brachot, peace and love. My contact information is on my page. Peace.